Assalomu alaykum, hurmatli tinglovchilar. Men Davronova Fatima Pirnazarovna, pedagogika fanlari falsafa doktori, PhD, xorijiy tillar kafedrasi katta o'qituvchisiman. Bugungi mavzumiz veterinariya sohasida tahsil olayotgan talabalarimizga kerakli bo'lgan va juda kerakli ma'lumotlarni beruvchi umurtqali va umurtqasiz hayvonlar mavzusiga bag'ishlanadi. So, dear learners, I want to talk about in today's topic about vertebrate and invertebrate animals. So let's start. So table of contents. The first we will talk about vertebrate animals, and the second one is invertebrate animals. The third part of our lesson will be crucialities, and the fourth part is activities. We will review our knowledge. So the third part is vertebrate animals. Vertebrate animals, they are those that have an articulate skeleton formed by bones. In addition, unlike other animals, the skeleton is internal. This skeleton forms an axis called the vertebral column, which protects the spinal cord, a part of the nervous system. The group of vertebrate animals is subdivided into mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, and amphibians. So, look at the table. We can see some vertebrate animals. So, they are dog, bat, eagle, monkey, and fish. They have verbal, so-called spinal cord, which of the part of the nervous system, and it is helps to these animals to go in real position. And the second part of our lesson is invertebrate animals. So let's start. Invertebrate animals are such a type of animals which lack of verbal column and an articulated internal skeleton. Most of them have an external protection like armor, such as beetles, Although there are invertebrates that do not have any type of protection, such as octopuses. Yes, they haven't any spinal cords. So they all are perilous animals, that's why they hatch from eggs. So, you can see here some invertebrate animals. They are spider, butterfly, starfish, octopus, and ant. They haven't spinal column. So, the third part of our lesson is crucialities. So, let's look through 4 fun facts about vertebrate animals. The first one is they are animals that have a spinal column. Demak, umurtqali hayvonlarimiz haqida 4 ta asosiy faktga to'xtalib o'tamiz. Qiziqarli faktlar. Demak, umurtqali hayvonlarimizning nimasi bor? Demak, umurtqa pog'onasi bor va u orqa miya ichida joylashgan. So, they are the only animals that have an adaptive immune system. Demak, bu turdagi hayvonlarimiz, immun sistemasiga, ya'ni tabiiy immun sistemasiga ega bo'lgan hayvonlar hisoblanadi. And the third one is humans are also vertebrates. Shu bilan birgalikda insoniyat ham umurtqali hayvonlarga emas, aynan umurtqalilarga kiradi. Chunki bilasiz, insoniyatda ham umurtqa pog'onasi bor va u o'z ichiga orqa miya bilan boshqariladi. So, the fastest heart of all vertebrate animals is that of the hummingbird, which beats 1000 times per minute. Bitta qiziqarli faktga e'tiboringizni qaratmoqchiman, muhtaram talabalarimiz, tinglovchilarimiz. E'tibor qilsangiz, eng tez yurak urishiga ega bo'lgan hayvon bu dunyodagi eng tez uchadigan, lekin jussasi juda kichkina bo'lgan o'sha kolibri qushimiz. Minutiga 1000 martadan ziyod yurak urishiga ega ekan. Ko'rib turibsizki, qushlar ham vertebrate animals, ya'ni umurtqali hayvonlarga kiradi. Okay, let's go on. Okay, so let's look through 4 fun facts about invertebrate animals. they are regenerate body parts. Demak, birinchisi umurtqasiz hayvonlarga tegishli bo'lgan 4 ta qiziqarli faktlarni ko'rib chiqsak. Demak, dastlab birinchi ma'lumotimiz ular o'zini regeneratsiya qilish xususiyatiga ega. Misol uchun oddiygina qilib kalta kesakni olsak, demak, uni qanchalik dumidan uzib tashlagan holatimizni ko'rsak ham, lekin yana o'zini qayta regeneratsiya qilib, yana hayot faoliyatini davom ettirib ketaveradi. Xuddi shunday. So, some invertebrates are always invisible. So, some invertebrates are invisible because they can live at a depth of 7,000 meters. Demak, biz umurtqasiz hayvonlarni hammasini ham ko'ra olmas ekanmiz. Sababi ular yer sathidan 7000 metr pastda, chuqurlikda ham yashaydigan umurtqasiz hayvonlarimiz bor ekan. That's why they are invisible. So, and the last fun, interesting fact is that most of them are in danger of extinction. So, va ularning aksariyati bugungi kunda yo'qolib ketish xavfida. Shuni ham e'tiborga olish zarur va bu ham sizning e'tiboringizga, demak, nimani da'vat qiladi? Bugungi kunda tabiatni, jonivorlarni asrashga da'vat qiladi. Okay, so the next. And the fourth part of our lesson is activities. Let's review our knowledge. So, what do you understand? So, let's look through the first activity. So, classify vertebrate animals with the letter V and invertebrate animals with the letter I. So, let's look through. The first one is fly. So, fly is insect. So, fly is invertebrate animals. So, you must put here the letter I. So, the second one is octopus. Octopus, you know, also invertebrate animals. So, you will put here also I. So, the third one is ant. Ant also invertebrate animals. So, we put here I also. And the first one is seagull. Seagull, you know, it's a bird, so the type of bird, but it's a vertebrate animals because we subdivided bird into vertebrate animals. So we put here the letter V, not I. Don't confuse, please. And the fifth one is bear. Bear, you know, they are huge, so wild animal. They are vertebrate animals. They have verbal column, yes. So the sixth one is rabbit. Rabbit is also vertebrate animals. Canary. Canary is also vertebrate animals because they are birds, yes. And the eighth one is caterpillar. Caterpillar, you know, it is insect. So that's why it includes 2 invertebrate animals. So we have done our activity, so let's go on. So the next activity, pay attention. So according to your knowledge, to the understanding, you must do this activity, true or false activity. So at the end of each sentence, put a letter V if it's correct. So, and F if it's false. So you must put not V, let's put T because if it's true, and false, the letter F if it's false. So in the first statement, so let's start. Insects are invertebrate animals. I agree. Is it true? So yes, of course. Insects, as we mentioned before, are invertebrate animals. Demak, hasharotlar umurtqasiz hayvonlarga kiradi. To'g'rimi? Albatta, yuqorida ta'kidlab o'tganimizdek, hasharotlarni umurtqasiz hayvonlarga kiritdik. Demak, to'g'ri. To'g'ri ishorasini T harfi bilan belgilab, bu yerga demak T belgisini, harfini qo'yib ketamiz. Okay, let's read the second statement. Vertebrate animals have a vertebral column. So, umurtqali hayvonlarning umurtqa pog'onasi mavjud deyiladi. To'g'rimi shu fakt? Yes, of course, it's true. So, we will put the letter T here also, yes? And the third one is all vertebrate animals have 4 limbs. So, and what do you think? You must think so deeply for answering this question, because if you translate so into Russian or into Uzbek, you understand is that all vertebrate animals have 4 limbs. So, but birds are also vertebrate animals and they have 2 legs. Yes, That's why this statement is not true. We will the letter false F, yes? So the fourth statement, pay attention please. Invertebrate animals are human beings. Do you agree? Is it true? No, invertebrate animals are human beings. No, it's not true. It's false. We will put the letter F here. So the fifth statement, vertebrate animals do not fly. Is it true? Vertebrate animals, so they are birds. Yes, for example, they can fly. That's why this statement is also false. So we have finished with our activity. So we have reviewed our lesson. Thanks for attention. So please try to do such kind of classifying activities at home for yourself. If you have any questions, you're welcome. Goodbye. See you in the next lessons. Bye bye.